Hey Pisces, how are you guys? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do a reading for the first half of September. Please keep in mind these are general reads, so just take the messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, please contact me below. In the description box is my contact info. And thank you everybody in advance for all of your love, your likes, your shares, comments, the thank you button and tips. Everything that you guys do to support me, I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. All right, Pisces, let's see. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see what energy is coming in for you guys for the first half of September. 1st to the 15th for Pisces, please. What do we have? Pisces. There's no flyers here. Nothing's popping out yet. I got the 10 of Wands right now, so let's see where this is going, what that means. Page of Swords. I'm going to take the one that flipped out, which is the Virgo, the Hermit. We are in... Sorry, I was going to say we are in Virgo season, but we are approaching that. 10 of Wands, Page of Swords, the Hermit. Okay, a few things here, Pisces. I think that some of you, you could have taken on a challenge in life, or you thought you could take a challenge on, you thought you could take something on in life, but you either maybe went in already with a full load on your back or with a bit of a full plate. Because something here is saying here to kind of step aside, step away, go into quiet mode, go into reflection mode, so that you can release and sort of get things, understand or get things off your mind. I feel like some of you may feel like you can't even communicate with other people, or you can't seem to relay or converse in a way that they understand. So this is why I feel like there's a bit of this communication issue, or blocked communication for that matter, with the Page of Swords. And I feel like you're looking for more than just surface talk right now. You're looking for somebody who can truly understand you, who can truly understand the struggles in life. I think there's looking for a connection here. The Hermit is this wisdom that you're seeking. It's going within and reflecting on yourself, on your life. It does require some time alone here with the Hermit, so figuring out your path forward so that you can kind of somehow figure out whether you have a certain person, such as a hermit, a wisdom, the wise old man or the wise old woman that you may be close with, that you can communicate or that you can share with. I think some of you have to do some unpacking, unloading. You may feel like you don't have a lot of people to share that with, or to sort of, express, share, dump your stuff out on the table and get it out. But I feel here that you're definitely going to be thinking about your path forward and doing some quiet contemplation within yourself. Excuse me. I think there's more energy to come out of that, but let me see what cards we get before I was going to say, the Hermit. We are in Virgo energy. August, the end of August till the mid-November or mid-September. I'm all screwed up with my dates. It's going to be ending at the end of November. Or I keep saying November. There's got to be something there with November. September. Ace of Swords. Okay, here's this truth. Here's the clarity. Here's this new beginning, okay? The conversation or the decision that you're making. So this is clarity that you're getting. And I think that you get a lot of clarity here because, Pisces, sometimes spending some time alone or thinking things through on your own is where you get your own clarity. You may have been looking for this from other people and only getting worse, only getting more confused, maybe not getting communication that you were looking for, or, only hearing what you wanted. I don't know. Page of Cups, Four of Cups. Yeah. there's a sense of dissatisfaction from somebody that, why the Page of Cups? Let me see. Queen of Swords. There's something here, Pisces, where I know this may sound odd, or like it's like that song Tina Turner, "What's Love Got to Do with It?" It's not just that. It's like, what do the emotions have to do with it? And you guys are a water sign. You are an emotional sign, but for some reason, it's something isn't serving you. Something isn't allowing you to. It's like something's not being fulfilled, and you want to learn more. It's like, I think some of you are going to be tapping into the mind. And it could be this Virgo energy of thinking things, thinking through things, analyzing things a little bit more, learning more. I feel like you could be getting some offers. There could be some emotional offers, whether they're friendship or romantic. And I feel like you are getting offers, but it's not speaking your language. It's not speaking the truth for you. And so you're like, just because somebody likes you or somebody loves you or somebody offers you something, you're sort of seeing like, what can we talk about? What can you teach me? What can I learn from you? What can I teach you? And I see this because you're getting these offers, or you're getting these pages coming in, which typically are just smaller messages or immature. They're not the Hermit, and they're not the Queen of Swords. You've got the Queen of Swords here. And I feel like you're wanting to get the truth. You're wanting to get clarity with this Ace of Swords. And so some of you are sort of coming from a bit more of a logical point of view and severing ties or cutting off. Some of you may have normally, your emotions could have gotten in the way, or you were going through with like, well, I don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or, I want to try to be nice. And I feel like right now you're saying this Queen of Swords is like, time to go. I'm going to sever the tie. You might be very straight up with certain people. You might be very cross. Some of you could have a bit of a sharpness. I feel like this time out alone, or this reflection, and even maybe choosing differently with who you interact with. But I feel like some of you are having the ability to be a little bit more cutthroat or decisive, or cutting boundaries, setting boundaries. It doesn't have to be done in a harsh way or a mean way. I do think some of you might have a bit of a sharper tongue at times, but I feel like the offers or the emotions that you're getting, receiving, you're not really satisfied with that. Like I said, someone here is not speaking your language. Maybe there's a language barrier. I don't know. There could be somebody out there that has a lot of emotions, but when you can't communicate and you have a language barrier, this is a problem, because you can't get the truth, you can't get clarity, you can't get the true feelings, okay? So it's like they could say the I love you in 5 different languages or whatever it is, but they can't share more than that. They know, there could be a language barrier for some of you where it's difficult. It's difficult, and that's where I'm saying, like, what's love got to do with it? Because you also need the communication component here. It's the articulation. It's being able to share, to express, to learn. Okay, so that's a very select few. That's not obviously all of you, but sometimes there's language barriers with people who speak fluently both languages on the same page, and you don't speak the same word. You don't speak the same tongue. You don't. Okay. Yeah, the High Priestess. Okay. Tell me more here. High Priestess. I feel like this is something where you want to learn from. You want to gain some wisdom. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, or not in reverse, sorry. So someone here, there could be some resistance to the truth. Definitely, I want to get a clarifier, but I think you're getting clear, or you should be, it's like listening to your intuition here, Pisces, which again, you guys are an emotional, Water sign intuition is quite big with you guys, but I feel like there's something around this that has resistance or pushback. Somebody is defending a position that they're in because maybe they intuitively know. Maybe intuitively you know about something, you know the truth to something, and you're like, I'm standing my ground on this. Whether you know whether you know or not, you know because of your intuition. You feel the truth for yourself. But let me clarify. Tell me more about the High Priestess with this. I need clarity on the Seven of Wands. What's the resistance about, please? Or what's this pushback? What is Pisces? What is the protection here? Two of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like second guessing, trying to go back and forth, make decisions. This is kind of contemplating, or maybe someone's making you second guess yourself or make you second guess your decision. But I feel like you don't need to do this, Pisces, because the High Priestess is all knowing. She knows the truth. She's in a very good place. It's almost like one coin is black, one coin is white. Like you're like, I don't have the black and white, which is also the High Priestess. It's like there's somewhere in the middle that's the gray area, but you just know. It may not be black and white, but you just know you need to protect or stand up for something. There's something that you stand for, or it's a wisdom with that Hermit card with the High Priestess. You've got a sense of wisdom. It's a sense of just knowing. I want to get another clarifier for that. I just want to see I'm curious. What is this? Tell me about this Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. The King of Cups. Okay, emotionally, okay. Love. Could be somebody here that there's emotional stability with the King of Cups, a lot of love, a lot of emotions. It's almost like, I don't know if this is going down relationship laneway here, but I feel like some of you know, or you're waiting for the ultimate, that King of Cups, that love. You know when someone's emotionally connecting with you as well. I feel like you don't need to second guess or compromise. You're standing up for what your beliefs are. You're standing up for yourself. The High Priest, your standards are set here. You've got the bar set, and if not, you might even be raising it. But someone or something could be making you second guess, or like, you know, did I go down a rabbit hole here? Hold on. What did I create? King of Cups. What is this, please? The Eight of Cups. Okay. So some of you are, again, this is where it's like, what's the love got to do with it? You have to walk away from a situation here, Pisces, although it's very difficult. There is someone here that might have a lot of love for you, but the Eight of Cups is walking away. There's been a lot of resistance, or there's been a lot of, you may have had someone resist or give you like make you second guess something here, your decision. And I feel like it made you go back and forth. Maybe you went back and forth in this connection, or you were back and forth. And I feel like some of you realize that as in love, or as much love as you may have for this person or they have for you, I feel like it's not easy. But you've been going back and forth on the decision about, okay, I think I just have to move on because there's something where we're not seeing eye to eye, or we're not able to communicate. We're not able to learn from each other. You're not learning from anything from this person, or vice versa. Maybe your lessons have been taught. Maybe the High Priestess has shown the lessons here. You've given what you can, and it might be sort of time to move on. There seems to have been a lot of love, or emotional abundance, stability. I'm not sure, but you're walking away, or you're trying to move away from this. Not an easy thing to do, but your gut is saying something is in the way. Something is in the way that either you guys get your guards up, you get defensive maybe. I feel like it could have started off very, very big here, Pisces, where there was a ton of love, and it has sort of diminished over time. And even though you had this great maybe start, or a memory, or a section of this connection was all emotion, all love, that offer, like, as this person couldn't offer you any more to change your mind otherwise. I feel like the love, it's like, again, that song, I don't know why I said that, but it's that Tina Turner song. It's kind of like you need more than just that. And I feel like it's been diminishing. Someone here as well, male energy, for whoever's dating a male, there could be a little bit of a feeling of diminished, like lessening of their manhood, let's say, or they could feel less than now. They may take this personally or feel like, what, is there something wrong with me? Is there something that I'm not providing for you? It's not, I don't think this is necessarily easy for somebody. I don't know that they're expressing that to you, but I feel like there could be something with, it's almost like the high priestess is competing, and I don't mean it in a competitive nature, but it's almost like the divine feminine of the high priestess is actually stronger than the masculine, the divine masculine. So somebody is maybe used to, typically or stereotypically, it's like the dominance is the male energy. But there's like a diminished or a lessening of the traditional or the masculine male energy. It's hard for me to articulate this. I hope it's making sense. I'm just kind of getting what I'm getting. So there's a walking away. Three of Cups. I don't know if there's a third person. I don't think so. Okay, that was a little bit of off a different lane. That went down a different road. But that's what tarot does. It guides me. I don't guide it. I try to let it guide me. Okay, I'm gonna get a closing card because I feel like that was enough. That was a lot, and that was hopefully helpful for some of you. Let's just see if there's any final guidance or healing guidance for my Pisces, please. Definitely there is an overall desire for connecting on an intellectual, communicative level. Emotions are supposed to be there, absolutely, but in this case, it's not enough. Empress. Okay. Did I not just say the divine feminine and like conquering? Okay, it's almost like I don't mean this in a conquering, it's not that energy. There's someone here that has more strength than the male, and I feel like it's not aligned or it's not matching up. So there's something here again that you've done your teaching, you've taught, you've showed what you can, or maybe you've received what you can from each other. But I feel like there's more for you to grow here, Pisces, especially of the divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female. I feel like you're raising up from the high priestess to the empress, and it's creating a new beginning. It's birthing a new idea. Excuse me. Interestingly enough is that the Venus, and it's the whole love. It's the sign, the love sign, the Venus that she's holding. And it's like, this is still a very core, important aspect of you, of your relationships, of us as humans. It's love is everything. But on a relationship or on a connection level, in this particular circumstance, there is something lacking of learning and sort of being taught or teaching or gaining a sense of more wisdom. You've got a lot of wise cards here. You've got the Hermit, the High Priestess, the Empress. You've got a lot of intellect, a lot of this stimulation of the mind. And I feel like this is where you guys are, you're going into an intellectual phase. Maybe you're going into less of the emotional at this time. Maybe this is just for the month that you're reading this video or watching this video rather. But there's a desire to walk away from things that, again, walking away from all these cups, walking away from the emotions, standing strong for the things that you want to sort of have your standards met or your expectations met. And in this case, it's something to do with communication, stimulation, clarity in life, getting truth. So a lot of you could be also like this Hermit, this Empress. It's like you're going into a very deep spiritual path. And if you're not on the same page, your conversations are going to run very, very thin and very boring after a while. And I think it's actually not after a while. I think it's going to start to happen quickly. What was at the bottom of the deck? I'm just curious. Death card. Yeah. The Star. The Death card and the Star card. This is like you're looking to find your purpose. And you can't do this while you're in this situation. So you have to end something in order to create the rebirth, the beginning of the Empress. This is the transformation, the big changes. The Star card is about fulfilling your dreams and your wishes and following your true destiny. There's this beginning, the healing. The healing occurs. Some of you are going through a lot of healing, a lot of awakening, and like people are shedding off. Okay? Including certain people that were once very, very much in love on an emotional level. Okay, give me a message for Pisces, please. So you've got here Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces are the main, okay? Could be any sign, but those are the more dominant ones here. Eliminate negative energy. Be aware that some unpleasant energy may be at hand. Invoke space clearance. Sever your connections to negative influences. Declutter and detox. This is exactly what I feel is taking place. The detoxing of the Star card, cleansing, the Hermit. You're just removing the negativity and going within to re-inspire. Re-inspire yourself with truth, with clarity, with the ability to sort of see a little bit more on your destined path. I feel like some of you are coming to this place where you're like, it's wake up time. On many levels, a lot of people are and need to continue to wake up, but this is like, I'm in a predicament or I'm in something where this is not my destined. This, like, you intuitively feel this, you know, like this is not my forever, whether it's a job, a person, a relationship, a friendship, whatever. But I feel like some of you are saying, okay, it's time for me to make a decision because you're growing and you're looking forward to what lies ahead for you. All right, I feel Pisces, like I could share more and I could go for a little while here, but I think you get the gist. I think that this hopefully helps. And if it does, you can comment or hit the like button. Thanks again, Pisces. Have a great day. I'm wishing you guys all the best. Take care.